Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Spear, and I just want to give you some guidance and overview for week one. Obviously, you have readings and so on for week one. These will be tied to assignments. First thing I want to say, every week you're going to see either a fast forward or a flashback. For weeks 1 through 4, it's a fast forward to let you know that in weeks 5 and 8, what you're learning here can be applied and continued use in weeks 5 through 8. And in weeks 5 through 8, you'll have flashbacks to say, hey, remember that assignment, remember the work you did in weeks 1 through 4. Keep using it or pull it out and use for this. Every week you'll have devotionals. They are video devotionals that come from North Point Community Church special speakers. They are really well done and very important, I think, and very interesting. So we hope you really enjoy those. First assignment for week 1 is a library orientation. This is an online orientation. You see there's a link to it. This orientation is going to help you navigate Trevecca's library and understand all the tools and resources that you have available for you as a doctoral student at Trevecca. This is a discussion forum assignment, so you're going to create an initial post, a 250-word post, after you complete your orientation, which is self-paced, may take up to an hour at the most to complete. But then for the submission, you're going to write a 250-word post, apply Grammarly to it. If you want to put your Grammarly count on there, that's fine. These are the 4 things I want you to respond to. If you want to bullet these in your post, you certainly can. Be aware, you want to still apply APA in terms of formatting if you need references. Initial post is due day 3. Response posts are due day 7. The next assignment is literally an assignment submission. So you're going to be creating a Word document. First thing is to walk through this short tutorial, Google Scholar or Google or library databases. You are looking at these 2 incredible powerhouses of research for a doctoral student, and you're looking at nuances and benefits of them. But then the assignment is really not so much about their strengths and weaknesses. Sorry, it is more about looking at the citation generators here. Okay, so what you're going to do, if you need help with your citations, I know you've been using APA throughout week 1. You have the APA manual, pull that out. You've learned about the EDD Research Guide having an APA page that's full of support and resources and topics relevant to a doctoral student. Lean into those. Also, when you look at the assignment instructions, it may be different than what you're used to. There is actually a Word document that you can print. These are your instructions step by step for the assignment. And then there's actually an example of an assignment. So I'm going to open that for you and let you see what I'm talking about here. So you have, this is how your assignment should look, except for obviously it's your name, the assignment title, and then your area of interest. This is mine. This be your area of interest. You are going to split. You're going to look for 10 scholarly resources on an area of interest. 5 are going to come from one of the library databases. This one is Academic Search Ultimate. So these 5 are listed separately. The citation that is generated by the database is copied and pasted here in the way that it was generated. Do not edit this. This is looking at it from how are the citations being generated and comparing the quality. This piece here is if the text was available. And in the databases, you'll know they'll give you icons to identify that. So just type in PDF full text or HTML full text or no full text. The second section is Google Scholar. Search the same area of interest, find 5 articles, not books, not dissertations, 5 articles that are from Google Scholar, and use their citation generator to create the ones that you are seeing here on this list, as well as the ones, of course, that you will see on yours. You're going to use the same process as you did in the library database. You're going to take the citation exactly as it was formatted in Google Scholar, paste it into a Word document. You'll put these in APA format. What does that mean? It means they'll be in one alphabetical list by the database name. Use your formatting that you need to have, which is double spacing, hanging indent, etc. You are not correcting this, remember? Now, you will also put the text, where the text is available, how it is available, okay? The Find It at TNU is a tool that you'll learn about when you go through that video tutorial that you can implement and then integrate Trevecca Library Holdings into your Google Scholar results. Super great. Okay, so you've got 2 separate lists. Both are alphabetized in APA formatting. Both are exactly how they showed in the databases. These are also not to be edited. So those of you that are really confident in APA, I mean, that's going to be hard for you, but you can do that. Because the conclusion post is about comparing them. You know, what were the things you saw that were incorrect? Were they both incorrect? Were any of these accurately where you could just copy, paste, and submit? So that is what your submission is going to look like. That is the work that you're going to be putting into this. Remember, you're going to be looking at an area of interest, as Dr. Longenecker has already talked about. It is this, and I mentioned as well, these are just the same area of interest for this assignment, but you can mix those up throughout this section. This is due day 5. The last assignment is introducing you to a remarkable tool called RefWorks. This tool is yours to use throughout the duration of the dissertation program, and as a Trevecca alumni, you still have access to RefWorks. So the first thing to note, RefWorks is not a citation generator. It's a citation manager. In the online orientation, you learned about RefWorks and you saw some videos, so you have a good idea. And you may be able to skip some of the instructions here because you might have done some of these things already. First thing you want to do is learn about it. You want to know, what is this tool that you are required to use? And that is just watching these short little videos. You can have if you have a dual monitor, have RefWorks up on the other side and follow along. That is always so helpful. But there are 4 to look at. Notice how short they are. They're not very big. Then if you have not created an account, create your RefWorks account. Here's the link to go do that. Use your Trevecca email to unlock the Trevecca subscription. So if you use a Gmail or Yahoo or, a work email, it's not going to recognize you as a Trevecca user, okay? In the assignment, pay attention to the instructions, the last 5 years, peer-reviewed. In this assignment, you're going to look at 2 types of resources. One are going to be peer-reviewed articles, which you've experienced already. And then the second is dissertations. Dissertations are typically not peer-reviewed, and we want the dissertations to be within the 5-year range. I'll edit this so you won't see 10 again. It's 5-year for everything. And you're going to export. Now that you know something about RefWorks, you can export the citations into RefWorks. So you're going to start building your research management library. You're going to build that where you can collect all your dissertation resources in one place, whether they come from a web page, an article you already have on your desktop, from websites, from dissertations, from Google Scholar, from journal articles, newspapers, etc. Okay, then you're going to go into RefWorks, create a folder. You're going to then use all the works in the folder and create a references list. You're going to follow the instructions to do that. I also have a little video here. If you don't know how to apply Trevecca's institutional style, use that style. Now I'm going to just say, I know if you haven't used RefWorks for this, and instead if you have just done the citation generators. So please don't do that. Export these into RefWorks and let RefWorks generate the citation for you. Now, this one you will edit. You will correct if there are issues to correct, okay? So I do want you to pull out your APA manual or go to your EDD research guide, the APA 7 page, right? There are instructions on how to format the assignment. There's not an example of this one. I'm going to open this. The biggest issue students have at this point is understanding the DOI, the Document Object Identifier, and a URL. And in the doctoral research, literature review, your dissertation references, everywhere else that you are having your doctoral hat on, you are using DOIs, not URLs, okay? So that's an important, and that means you need to learn about it if you haven't. So you can pull out your manual and read the APA 7 content. You can also go here under, this is the EDD research guide, this page, APA 7th edition style. There's a tab, DOI numbers or URLs. So this is linking to the APA blog, which digs directly from the APA manual, but talks about what they are, the differences, and when do you use the DOI, and then how to find it. Not all databases in Google Scholar will include a DOI, but that doesn't mean one does not exist. That means if there is no DOI that you see, you need to investigate to see where there is a DOI, okay? There is also a flow chart. Anyway, this is information that's helpful for you as you are finishing this last assignment, okay? That is due day 7. It will be just a Word document. So follow those instructions. If you are having trouble with the DOI or URL, reach out to me. My contact information is on the syllabus in the course, so you can email me or schedule a meeting with me. We want to make sure those questions get answered, and that you talk to the one who can provide you with the most accurate information. All right, looking forward to working with you in this course.